The first few days at college is a novel and exciting experience. New and lasting friends can be made even on the journey to college. As most of the college's students live together in halls of residence, any problems can be shared and overcome. The new, pleasantly wooded campus is close to the library, the art center. Most of the halls of residence. The new, pleasantly wooded campus is close to the campus. Finding your way around the campus at Abererstywtrtaebrthtwyth is not difficult. Climbing Constitution Hill on the seafront is a cliff railway, which takes one back to the town's flourishing past as a Victorian.
Climbing Constitution Hill on the seafront is a cliff railway, which takes one back to the town's flourishing past as a Victorian and Edwardian watering place. Yeah, as you say, it hasn't changed much since 1900. The funicular railway is a notable feature of the Aberystwyth seafront. Once you have alighted from the cliff railway itself, there are spectacular views of Cardigan Bay and the town from the top of Constitution Hill. Climbing Constitution Hill on the seafront is a cliff railway, which takes one back to the town's flourishing past as a Victorian and Edwardian watering place. Yeah, as you say, it hasn't changed much since 1900. Most of which are exported to Paris. The funicular railway is a notable feature of the Aberystwyth seafront. Once you have alighted from the town was originally built around a 12th century Norman castle, which was the scene of much ferocious fighting between the invaders and the native Welsh princes. Nowadays, the ruins provide a pleasant park for summer visitors.
The town has the oldest college of the University of Wales, and the original college building adjoins the castle ruins. It was originally intended as a hotel at the end of a railway line bringing lead from nearby mines. It is still the administrative headquarters of the college, and some arts departments are based there. line, line, line. In the evening, though, the tempo is different.
We can assume that as the Earth goes around the Sun, it receives about as much energy from the Sun as it radiates away in infrared radiation to space. And we can use this fact to deduce a sort of equivalent black body temperature. Now, what I mean by this is if you imagine the Earth here.
Lectures form the major means of instruction in the Department of Physics and are supplemented by recommended reading. Typically, a student is required to attend a total of about 10 hours of lectures per week and to spend about 1 or 2 days in the laboratory.
Some of it will be reflected back into space. We can express the fraction that is radiated back into space as the albedo, and we can denote this by the letter A. So we can write that the power reaching the Earth's surface as I naught, 1 minus A, yes, times the area. And in order to calculate an equivalent temperature, we can say I naught that the Earth, 1 minus A, is isothermal, and equate this to the area times the black body radiation. That's Stefan's constant.
The main bookshop in town is provided with a list of recommended books by the department, and these books are made available at the beginning of the session. The purchase of textbooks sometimes does not feature strongly enough in the priorities of new students, but their value soon becomes apparent. Microcomputers form part of the laboratory equipment for each year of the undergraduates.
In the microelectronics laboratory, the aim is to introduce students to experiments, which progress from interfacing a microcomputer with microelectronic circuits
to the design and construction of standalone microprocessor-based hardware. There is a range of up-to-date test equipment available for use by the students. corresponding laboratory work in physics includes a very wide range of experiments in many branches of the subject. In the third year, the laboratory work of each student taking one of the physics options, or the microelectronics and computing option, is largely devoted to a project involving design and construction. The department is visited by school groups throughout the year, and members of staff are always pleased to spend time answering questions about their research and undergraduate courses.